Welcome to Business with the Donos, where we talk about family, business, and everything in between. I'm your host, Jade Dono, and I'm here with my dad, Paul Dono. And as promised, this week's episode is all about AI.
AI? So is this really me?
Who knows?
Ooh.
I don't think AI can make the sort of dad jokes you make.
I don't make dad jokes.
Oh, that's the funniest one you've made so far. I don't think the AI's got that humour in it yet.
Well, I can teach it.
Okay, you can train it.
I teach it. A dad joke bot.
A dad joke bot.
I bet there's one out there.
I bet there is, actually. I would
gonna
Google
search
it, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so this is AI in the context of small business. So, what does it mean for small business that AI, artificial intelligence, exists?
Wow. That's a bit of a subject. What exactly does it do? So everyone says AI, AI is ChatGPT, blah, blah, blah. What it's not, is it?
No.
It's artificial intelligence. It's a tool or a team member that we can work alongside us, that can work so much quicker, make very little mistakes, and goes on the rules that we put in place. So, and ChatGPT, yes, that is part of our armoury.
Yes.
But what a bit of software that is. What a product that is to help small businesses. So let's take AI in our business. And we've had it for ages, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
So we get a new client on board, and you've just upgraded our onboarding process. So this is even more slicker than it was a week ago. So our onboarding process is all now done by Genie AI, which you've put in place, which is brilliant. So when a client agrees to come with us, we send them a proposal.
Yes.
We use Ignition for that.
We do.
So the client gets our terms of business, they sign it off, and it goes into our system.
Yep.
So then what happens at the beginning of every month, because we normally do a monthly subscription service, Ignition tells Xero, our accounting software, to raise an invoice.
Yep.
Xero, our accounting software, raises that invoice, sends it to the customer, and then what happens? We need the money.
Yes.
So what happens then is that Xero then tells Go Cardless, our direct debit collecting system, could be Stripe or anything like that, tells Go Cardless to collect the money.
Yep.
It then collects the money, and then it matches that against the invoice, so it doesn't appear on our debtors because it doesn't owe us any money. So our entire billing process is done automatically.
Yes, it is.
So is that AI? It's a form of AI, and we've been using it for years. So what can small businesses do? Take, for instance, a plumber.
Yeah.
So, we've got quite a few plumbers on our books. Could be any trade. And that plumber wants to take a booking.
Yep.
So whoever creates a bot, let's say, or an agent, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And I'm a customer, I've got a leaky pipe, I go onto Instagram or Facebook or what have you, anyone know a local plumber? Up comes my little AI thingy, and it says, I know a local plumber, just press here and book an appointment. That then books the appointment, puts it in the plumber's diary, because it knows the plumber's diary.
It does.
Takes the payment, make sure you take the payment using Stripe. Out comes the plumber at the time, because they've already had a text message to tell them that they're on their way.
Yep.
Fixes the thing, happy days, and then what happens after that? So they've been paid, etc., etc. What does the plumber want? He wants a review. Yes.
Woo!
Out goes the review.
Yes.
Google
all
review.
Automatic.
All automatic. The whole system is automatic, and that is just a very small example of where a very small business can benefit in a very cost-effective way, and they get paid on time, and everything's fine.
And I think, as well, as we're heading way into the 21st century now, your Gen Zs and millennials like myself, we're coming to expect this sort of service.
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
I mean, I had to get somebody to do my garden, and I had to pick up the phone.
No.
I did.
Does your smartphone actually work as a phone?
Oh, it might.
Oh.
But I had to pick up the phone.
Right.
But not only that, I then spoke to them, but they were at a job, so they couldn't book me in there and then. So then I had to wait.
Oh.
Like, I'm not used to waiting.
No.
Then I had to wait to book it in.
Make Jade wait.
So then I'm thinking,
goodness.
oh, should I find someone else? Should I find someone else? I did, and I persevered. I eventually got booked in. They then had to cancel, so then they phoned me up again. Jade, I've got to cancel. No, actually, they didn't phone up. They actually knocked on my door. And
They knocked on your door to cancel it?
Yeah, they knocked on my door. So, like, this is all very old school. And then, but then you go to a bigger company.
Did they want cash?
Oh, well, we won't go into that. I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I'm being unethical.
Just saying. Sounds very old school to me.
That's very old school. He was my age, though.
Yeah.
He was my age.
Yeah. What, 48?
No, not 48. How old does that make you?
Still 21.
Okay. But I think then when you go to a big company, like on our cruise, I haven't mentioned the cruise much, like on our cruise,
Well, our Virgin
everything,
cruise.
our Virgin cruise, everything was on the phone, all notifications on the phone.
Yep.
We've had aftercare afterwards, asking for our reviews. Everything is set up to be sort of automated, but yet still friendly and giving the client what they want. This isn't about replacing people with robots. This is about making businesses more efficient. And there is no one that can benefit from that more than small businesses. Because sometimes you have got the work of 20 people and you're doing it yourself. Now that work for 20 people can be the work of one, because you've got tools to use in the background. It's just knowing what they are and how to use them.
Yeah, and I think, going back to our plumber story, we had a plumber service our boiler at home. Mm-hmm. Next year, didn't get in touch with us. And there is software around that will do that automatically, booking the appointment, blah, 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 blah. So we pay, and I'm sort of quite embarrassed to say it really, but purely for the convenience, we pay British Gas to service our boiler every year. Because it's not an issue. The other day I had a message through, please book in your British Gas boiler service. So I get a drop-down thing. I find the time that's convenient to me. When I say a time that's convenient to me, obviously I've got to be available from 8 in the morning until 6 in the afternoon, or 6 at night. But, that's apparently convenient to me. But I book in that time. I know that person's going to turn up on that day, and I don't have to speak to anyone. I don't have to look at my diary so much, just need to make sure that someone's at home. And that's simples.
Yeah.
And I am probably paying, I would say, at least 40, 50 quid more for that. I would say.
Probably, just for the convenience.
Yeah. Whereas if a local person said, okay, every year I'll do this, I'll cover your boiler for breakdowns or what have you, it's this amount of money. And I know there are firms out there that do it. But how easy is it with the bits of software that are available now? That person, that little plumber that we talk about, I say little, I mean, they might be big, I don't know. That plumber that we talk about, one-man band, etc., can be run using AI software, and their business would be much more efficient. They also wouldn't have to knock on your door and go, I need some cash, Jade, to pay for my job that I did 4 months ago. They'd get the money up front on the credit card. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Simples.
Exactly. So many issues could be solved. And how much do we hear as well, especially from our plumbers and our sort of more tradesmen, that they hate admin. They all hate admin, but they don't want an admin person. But they all hate admin. But so much of it can be automated. And this isn't taking... I think a lot of people think AI is going to be taking jobs away. It's not going to take jobs away. It's going to change jobs. It's going to change the way of the world. And that's going to happen whether you embrace it or not. So you may as well embrace it as your small business now.
Yeah,
And
it's here. It's here. So, I mean, we provide them with a product called Dex, don't we? So
yes,
all our tradespeople got to do, if they don't want to do all the automated stuff, which, again, we can help, and we'll tell people about that later.
yes,
But we can help with that. But all they need to do, using our service, especially with Making Tax Digital coming up, is take a picture of a receipt.
yeah.
I mean, is that hard? I mean,
It's not hard.
how many tradesmen's vans do you walk past and you go, "They're a tradesman," and you go, "How do you know that, Dad?" Because all the receipts are on the dashboard, fading away. All they need to do is sit there and, once they've gone to Costa Coffee with a coffee, photo. I'm actually pressing my thumb down. Taking a photograph of the receipt. It goes to us as their accountant, and it gets processed. How easy is that?
So
How can you
easy.
hate admin by just taking a photo?
I think there's just so much, again, like stigma, not even stigma, like
Yeah.
people are like, oh, it's admin.
Yeah.
Like that is the end. Like, but really, if you have great systems set up, if you put the work in to build something, it'll really pay off. I mean, you set up the connection with Ignition, Zero, and Go Cardless right from the get-go, and we've had very little issues with that ever since.
So, when you say you've set up, you sounded as though surprised. Like, oh, you managed to do that, Dad. You actually did something that works. That's what it sounded like to me. I'm hurt.
I didn't mean for it to come out like
Well,
that.
that's how it came out. Oh, you did that.
But you did.
Not like me, put a whole system in on using carbon for our accountancy practice. We'll get you, Jade. Anyway, hurt, Dad.
But you did do
I did do it,
and
and
it's
it works,
good.
and it's
it
good.
was a compliment.
Oh, okay, it's a compliment. I'm not used to them.
Wasn't meant to be sarcastic. I'm sorry if that's how it came across.
That's all right. But you talk about stigma, and only yesterday we had a client, didn't we? I spoke to a client yesterday, and the stigma of AI has to go away from us small business owners, because their scenario, an employee's leaving, admin employee, and sat down, oh, I don't know what to do, can't find anyone, blah blah blah. So we sat down and we broke the job down. Mm-hmm. And I said, why don't you get AI to do that? I can get you a system. Well, when I say I,
He means me.
yeah. So I can get you a system that will take 80% of that person's job that they were doing, and sometimes not very well, and I can get them to do that using AI and automate it and make you more efficient. And then you only need a part-timer, or you may even be able to outsource some of your work that requires a person at the moment. However, that may change as well. Is this taking away jobs? Not entirely, because it will create more work, more jobs, more productivity for this small business. And the stigma that came back was, but I feel I need someone in the office because that's what's expected. Oh my goodness.
What is the number one killer of businesses? I've always done it that way.
Yeah.
And you cannot think like that nowadays.
And and I know there's small business owners out there who are going, yeah, that's me. So just give us a call. We can help, can't we?
We can.
And how can we help, Jade?
So we can help, and this is brand new. You listeners are the first to hear about it.
Not entirely the first. I did speak to some people this morning
Oh, that's rude.
on my accountant's growth call.
That's very rude.
I know.
Anyway, okay,
excited.
listeners, you're second to hear about it. We are setting up a new business.
When you say we, I'm not.
I'm setting up a new business. I say we because we're here. I'm setting up a new business that is called Be an Esther, and it's going to be business and wellness sort of coaching, but with a very heavy emphasis on using these tools to help you become the most efficient business that you can be. So that's what's happening. It's brand new. We are launching it now.
So just this is how small family businesses can work, isn't it?
Yes.
So yesterday I hosted, because I mentor, I host a little group through our Accountants Growth Club called the AGC 500. I host those. We were talking, and my friend Graham, who was on the group, came up with some words of wisdom as he normally does. And then I just went, yeah, but we're going to do this, which is set up another business, blah, blah, blah. That was my thought process. So then I phoned you up and went, fancy dinner at Mowgli in Bury St Edmunds?
Yes, very nice.
So we sat at dinner at Mowgli, and we said,
yes.
What about this as an idea, Jade? Woke up this morning to, a business plan and a logo.
Yes.
We did a logo over text, didn't we?
We did.
We did the catchphrase over text this morning, and then on my second cup of coffee, it was ready, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That's how business ideas work.
That's how inspiration strikes, and then you've got to take it. So when I say this is a new idea, I really do mean it.
Absolutely. However, and I think from that group that we were talking to, who are accountants, I sat there and I said, look, how is AI going to work? That was the topic of this week. I said, how's AI going to work for you as accountants? And these are all accountancy owners. And they all said that it would be within their business, etc., etc. They need to learn it, etc., etc. And I just sat there and thought, no, we do it in our business anyway. We're all doing it. But accountants seem to want to do it to the nth degree. And I'm like, how do we make this available to our clients? How do we make money from it? We're in business, we need to make money. You want to go on another cruise, don't you?
Oh, I do. Round Panama, to be exact.
Well, talking about stuff that goes out, Virgin sent through Brilliant Lady, which is a brand new ship in New York. Wouldn't it be great to be able to have that freedom and go, oh, okay, I'll go to New York.
I'm just going to do that.
There.
Oh, don't give me that.
Brilliant. Yeah. So, and I know some people think, oh yeah, that's bougie, they're lucky. But we're going to work really hard to get this working, aren't we?
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard.
When Dad said I sent that logo this morning, I'd sent that through at 7 o'clock this morning because I'd been up since about 5:30.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it at 7, did I? I saw it
Yeah.
sort of
But what I mean is, this isn't we're going to work hard. And also, I'm really passionate about helping the small business owners. I want them to be able to succeed and grow, and there's so much working against them when actually AI is happening as well that could really work for them. So we really should be utilising that to move forward. And then with the wellness side as well, which Mum's going to be involved with that, because she is a wellness coach.
Well, she is. I mean, crikey, she's got so many letters after the name. Although, you're going to have loads more when you get your MBA.
Yeah, well.
But, it's like, who's got the most letters? At the moment, Mum's winning.
At the moment, she is.
Yeah.
No.
So,
well, yeah,
I think she is.
Yeah, because she's got a coaching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And a BA.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah. We won't be able to have a big enough web page, will we, for all the letters you and Mum will have between you? So that'd be a laugh. But yeah, so there'll be the coaching side of it and the wellness side of it, and we'll practice what we preach.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So it's a very exciting opportunity, and we're going to be hosting events and workshops, have YouTube videos, all sorts, so you can keep really up to date with what we're doing in Esther as well.
So what's our first workshop, Jade?
Our first workshop is ChatGPT for beginners.
And it is literally for beginners, isn't it?
It is for beginners.
It is for those people that were like, I don't know how to use this. I've tried ChatGPT, but it doesn't really make any sense. And it is going to be as simple and broken down as helping with email, helping with content on social media.
Yeah,
and
helping to form those prompts.
But a really simple, back to basics help. A lot of people go in and go, I can do this, I can do that, we can have a chatbot do this, we can do Python that, and we can do this. No, let's just break it down, make it simple, so some people want to use it.
Yeah. So this is ChatGPT for beginners. We're going to be doing an in-person event, which there's no date yet, but if you want to join the waiting list for the event, you can sign up.
I think we've already got a few people on the waiting list, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yep, I haven't even launched it yet, and we've already got a few people there waiting. We will be doing an online webinar as well, so if you're listening to this and you're thinking, Jade, I'm miles away, I don't want to travel all the way to Haverhill, that's fine, we're going to do an online webinar. And we're going to have an online course as well.
Are we?
Yeah.
Wow.
All three things.
Blimey.
I know, I've got to do it all, but They will all be available, all for you to be able to do.
Cool. When you say we, I'm not involved in this, am I?
No.
I'm just in the background.
Yeah.
Being quiet. Because it's a completely separate business. It's not
Yes.
part of one account. It then can appeal to people that are not our clients. And there's a lot of other things it can do that within one account we can't do, and we're restricted a bit. So this is why sort of you and Mum are dealing with it, and I've got nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Nothing to do with it, but he did want to approve the logo.
Was I right?
Well,
Was I right?
So when you see the logo, the star was originally the other way round because I wanted the star to dot the I.
Mm-hmm.
But we changed it because the way round I did it was making it look like the shooting star was going backwards, whereas we want our clients to be thinking forwards.
Yep.
So theoretically, it makes more sense, but aesthetically, dotting the I was really nice.
Yeah, but what did you end up with?
Oh, I did it the looking forward.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, the dotting the I.
And the wording underneath it?
Yeah.
Did I change that too?
You did change that as well.
Okay. But I've got nothing to do with it.
No, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it.
Absolutely. I'm just there to critique.
Just to critique. Give little criticisms like I do to you.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, on that note, shall we move on to our unfiltered minute? Of which I've got to think of something else. So you go first.
Oh, my unfiltered minute.
Yes.
My unfiltered minute, and you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
So, it's cod cheeks.
I still don't know. So Dad gave me I said, Dad, what's your unfiltered minute going to be? So I could, have the notes and the prompts ready to go. And he said, cod cheeks. And I was like, do you want to expand on that? And he's like, no. So I have no idea what you're going to say.
Ah, that's because you've not been on social media today. Because I put it on my social media platforms. Cod cheeks.
Well, I've been busy making logos and whatnot.
So, our town, which is Haverhill in Suffolk.
Yep.
Yeah. All you get is moaning. There's nothing in town. You've got nothing to do. You can't buy anything and all that. You get all that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
The
same as in any
same as in
town.
all towns. And it is a town that is suffering. It's a high street that's suffering, don't get me wrong. But we have a market on a Friday.
We do.
And the Friday market, for us, is the fish stall.
Wait.
So you go to the fish stall. We can't buy fish anywhere else in town, apart from Tesco and Sainsbury's, but it has no taste. So we go down. I take Betsy. Because she likes a little trot. She had a big trot actually outside someone's house.
Oh, no.
No, sorry. I'm just talking.
Why?
I'm just talking crap.
Yeah.
Dead joke. So I turn up at the fish store and I say, I did some monkfish and chorizo skewers on my big green egg.
Yes. Very nice.
Which were lovely.
They were really nice.
And Granddad's coming on Sunday.
He is.
So I said, what do you want to eat, Dad? And he went, I like the fish, Dad. I like the fish. I said, okay. So I asked David at Munro's fish stall,
Right.
Can I have some monkfish, please? And he went, sorry, but we haven't got any monkfish today. And he had every other fish there.
No, monkfish.
No monkfish. And I went, oh, no. I said, I want to do monkfish and chorizo skewers. And I'm really geared up for it. And my dad's Sunday's going to be ruined now.
All for no monkfish.
All for no monkfish. I know it's first world
Disaster.
problems, isn't it? And he went, try cod cheek. Cod cheek will work just the same. It'll work really well with chorizo. It'll be great on skewers. And it's a bit cheaper.
Oh, even better.
So that's customer service, isn't it? So
Yes,
you go
it is.
to an independent person, obviously David on Munro's fish stall in Haverhill, independent person, but they've got product knowledge. So kind of brought it home that, let's support our small businesses. Our towns are not dead. They're suffering, yes, but there are things that we can do and to support.
Yeah.
So, we do our best to support our town. And this is why, because you get independent advice. And it tastes nice. It might cost a little bit more than Tesco and Sainsbury's, but
you get some cod cheeks.
And we get cod cheeks and not monkfish. And that's my unfiltered minute.
I wonder whether he's
Thank you.
using AI in his fish stall business.
No, he does now have a card machine reader,
Oh, wow.
which is good. But no, That's a whole different kettle of fish. I could.
Is that pun number 2?
Yeah, a whole different kettle of fish. There is so much I could do to help that person, but whether or not they want to or not, I don't know.
Who knows?
And most of that would be around social media promotion, of which there is absolutely none for our market, because we'd rather moan about our town centre than promote it. I'm not going to say any more because
you'll get in trouble.
Our
podcast will be stripped from Spotify forever.
You know what my love is like for our town council, so I'm not going to go any further.
Simmer down. Okay, anyway, my unfiltered minute. I've got to think of something now. I got a first on so I'm studying for my MBA, in case you haven't listened to the rest of the podcast, which is a master's in business.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, thank you. And I recently did my module on finance that I was quite worried about, because I run an accountancy practice and there seemed like quite a lot of pressure to do well on the finance one, even though I'm not an accountant. I just run the practice, organise everyone and everything like that. But it felt like there was a lot of pressure to do well on the finance one. And I did.
Well
so
done.
It was really good.
Well done, Jade.
I got a first. I was really happy.
We were all very happy. And I know that, in my little accounting group, I know that Ivan sent his best wishes as well, didn't he?
Yes, very nice.
Which was really nice of him, and others have said, well done to you, Jade. Obviously, when you sent over the thing to look at on the finance module, you're looking at me and say, oh no, did it add up originally? Just say it.
On one or two of the things, it may not have added up.
All of the things?
Not all of the things.
Oh, no.
It wasn't all of the things.
Okay.
Like one or two didn't add up, but I fixed them.
Yeah.
I actually deleted them because I didn't have the word count. Which is how I know it's only one or two. Cause
I'll leave it at that. See, I do know stuff, don't I?
You do know stuff.
Yeah.
But you have got your AAT in finance, so I would hope that you do know the stuff.
Well, I've added up a few things over the years.
You should know stuff.
Absolutely.
Whereas me,
you did musical
finance
theatre.
isn't my thing.
It's not your thing.
It's not my bag.
No.
I did musical theatre.
Yeah.
And so that's...
But your musical theatre you also directed, wasn't it? Wasn't you the first female director in your music? See, I didn't listen to what you said.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
So in the... we had a musical theatre society at Chichester University. It's probably still going. And I was the first female director in that society.
Yeah.
First person to put myself up for the role and to win it. So
there you go. See? Happy days.
Yeah, so I've liked organising people.
It does all add up.
It does. Oh my God. See, AI couldn't do this. It couldn't make these jokes.
Is that a joke? Oh, excellent.
No, exactly.
Cool.
If it was AI doing it, it would just suddenly start to go, knock, knock. Who's there?
Doctor
Who? Ah! Terrible. Right. Anyway, join us next week to see what's going on with the new business, being Esther, and we'll have a new topic. I don't know what that topic's going to be, so...
So do you reckon by the end of today we'll sign up our first client on the new business that was only started last night in Mowgli over dinner?
It's possible. I think by Monday.
Monday. Okay. Is that the challenge? By Monday. Does that
Monday.
include Monday?
That includes Monday.
Okay.
Need a long weekend.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the challenge, so let's see if it happens.
Indeedy. Cool. And if you want to join the waiting list for anything, give us a call.
Give us a call, or an email, or talk to our chatbot when we have one. Okay, goodbye.
Ta-ra.